But Yoon actually emailed me. Hey, folks. A week or two ago, after I did one of my little check-ins, saying, Corey, why don't you just take June off?
Yeah.
Like, I am.
I love her. No, she's popped onto my channel a couple times. We have, like, I have Jessica that comes. I have a bunch that have been coming on a somewhat regular basis, which has been awesome. And if it wasn't for the bridge, I would never got to my subscribers.
Well, I've lost tons of... Oh, Christian is first to class.
Hey, Christian.
I think I've probably lost a couple hundred since
really?
I stopped doing this regularly. Oh, yeah. But I also, like, I don't believe the numbers anyway. I believe the number's like 1% of what they actually say you're subscribers.
Well, mine keeps fluctuating from 122 to 123 every other
Yeah, but
day.
that could be... That's
what I mean.
It's like Instagram's the same way. Hi, Annalie. Hi, Nydia. How you doing tonight?
Hey, guys. Yep, Nydia's been coming over to our channel.
Nice.
We see her a lot. And the girls had to hold down the fort without me last night. They did a good job because I'm the one that sets up all the streams and stuff. So I luckily had set everything up and set out the links.
Hi, Lisa. How you doing?
And Deb did try to plug your channel. She said the channel wrong, but she knew what she's like. Jill will be on. Is it Bridging the Gap?
Yeah, I know.
She
Celtic
tried.
Tarot Sheila called me Cape Cod Bridge when I was on with her. Like, Cape Cod Bridge?
Well, Breeze, I actually got a message from, oh my God. I got it from Not Crafty Lady, from, oh my God, I'm such a jerk sometimes with names because I didn't want
That's
to.
a lot of names to deal with. Oh, look at Linda, good to see you.
Oh.
Willow Breeze. Tim, how are you, buddy? Nettie, good to see you. Oh, good to see all the names now.
Yes, yes.
Halifax, Nova Scotia. Nettie, my Blackburn piece is all about, well, there's a lot of Halifax in there.
It was her. You know what I mean. Wildflower. Pixie does. Thank you. I am such an asshole. Jonathan, my buddy Jonathan.
Jonathan's here. Hey,
so
hey.
Glad you came, my friend. Sorry. Thank you for holding down the fort last night for me. Jonathan's a mod on my channel.
Yep. Very cool. Good to see everyone tonight. We haven't done this in a while. It's been a couple of months, and Jill and I have been side by side.
I know.
But there's Kathy. Kathy Marino.
That name sounds so familiar.
We got 100 Marinos around here.
I know. Is it related to Pam?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. So yeah, good to see everybody. We're here for a marathon session tonight, folks. So if you have questions for Jill, we can get into that a little later on. I can try to jot down whatever I can. Oh, thank you, Willow. I'm actually, that's what I've been working on the last couple of nights. I'm going over everything with a fine-tooth comb with a Blackburn piece before that starts getting out to for public events. So it needs a little bit of tweaking. But anyway.
It's going to be exciting, especially because it's going to be in the schools.
Yeah. That's the hope. So yeah, it should be there. Sherry, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Yes, this is great. So yeah, I went on last night for a little bit with Christian just to catch up with everybody because there's been a lot going on. To make a real long story short, because then we can get into what Jill's been doing lately. Obviously, I'm going to be doing live coverage from St. Peter's Fiesta. This is the big Italian festival. It's our huge, it's our big annual event here on Cape Ann and in Gloucester. It's our largest attraction, and it's the carnival part's a 4-day event. There's a 9-day novena that's part of it as well. But if you remember the show I did last year at the Eve of Fiesta, that was a great time. Well, I'm actually broadcasting all the sporting events again, the Seine Boat races and the Greasy Pole competition live on this channel next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes to get a great vantage point, get a lot of special guests in there. So that should be a fun one. And then the following week, or Monday, July 3rd, I'm covering the Horribles Parade, our annual Horribles Parade from the Tavern, which is a cool property right on the Gloucester Boulevard.
It is.
To be able to see the ocean and the crowd and the parade.
And the fireworks later.
And my co-host is Pauline from Pauline's Gifts for that
sweet.
show. So you'll get the full Gloucester accent for the duration of that parade. So that's what I've got going on. And then I have public events for the Howard Blackburn showing, which I can keep all of you posted on as well. So anyway, that's the latest with me. Let's see. Been a long time since my husband passed. Been too busy. Oh, we're sorry for you, Mary. What's going on? Who's this lady? This is Jilly Beans, my friend Jill Diliberti. We both grew up and graduated together in Gloucester, Massachusetts. And Jilly does tarot, and she has 9,000 tarot decks with her. So she's intuitive, and she's here to help, here to serve. So we're going to hook everybody up tonight to the best of our abilities.
Old guy.
Old guy.
No, that is not the biggest attraction. So I need to plug for Corey so he remembers that my youngest will be rowing in the juniors, because he's not an adult, obviously. He is young guns, so the little redhead, you should, and because he's sitting in the
That's
front.
what I'm rooting for.
He's sitting in the front too. He's at the front spot. If you ever had to row, that spot, it only goes to the strong. Let's just say it's no joke.
Yeah.
And then my oldest will be walking the greasy pole on Saturday. So when you hear Jared Martin, Corey, I expect a shout out to my child.
All right.
Saying.
I really have to jot that down.
I will remind you. And we also will be in the procession, because in the procession they carry oars that represent all the boats from Gloucester. So all the families that had boats painted beautiful oars. My family altogether, we had 3. And my son usually carries one, the Metacon, which was the last one my grandfather had. But he's at the age, he might actually, my cousin wanted me to take it over. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. But Cameron wants to. He wants to like help. I usually walk next to them and yell at them to get in line and hold your oar. And I run back and forth. And, you know, that's my usually contribution to it, but it seems like Cam might be taking that over, which is perfect because he's young.
Very cool.
So yes, I'll be very busy myself.
Yeah. Who else is in tonight? Jessica is in. Hello, Jessica. And Giselle is in. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, I've been seeing them. They've been faithful followers on Tuesday night for me. I so appreciate them coming. I always make sure to give the Bridge Buddies a shout out when I see them.
Yeah, very cool. So I'm not sure when I'm on next. Next week's really crazy for me because I have those live shows Friday through Sunday. But there is a chance that I could be on early next week. I know Georgianne and Karen, the True North girls, want to do another show again, and it would be a Monday or Tuesday. Cool. Also, Linda has reached out to me as well, Linda Sabo.
Yeah.
So that could happen sooner than later as well. And then, of course, like I keep saying this every time I'm on, but I have to get back in touch with Deborah Lupien, the voice of the Akashic Records, and Celtic Tarot Sheila to see when we're going to do something next. But there is a chance things might go quiet for a couple of weeks as I work on those 3 big projects. Fiesta, the Horribles Parade, as we call it, for the July 4th. It's actually the evening before, and the Howard Blackburn event. So anyway.
Corey won't be able to talk pretty much after that because Fiesta is no joke as it is.
Yeah, because it's a party.
It's a party. It's a nonstop party.
Yeah.
And every year I try to make it till midnight because my family, they like to put, as my son would say, my brother too, put St. Peter to bed. You know, the big walk. I never make it that far because I can't make it till midnight by that time.
Yeah.
But it is a cool little tradition. And actually, like, my son, so he's the wisdom behind the 3 veil buddy. My son,
Pauline's calling me. Let me just.
you can say hello. I will just run your show, Corey. Don't worry.
Pauline.
So literally, when they bring out St. Peter to go on the altar, which is actually a big deal. And trust me, I would not want to be responsible to carry that statue. It's very, very old. But my boyfriend and my son have acted strong. Like I said, I would not want to be the one responsible for that. So Giselle loved watching the Greasy Pole last year. I'm telling you, the Greasy Pole is one of those things. I grew up, because Corey's not here, we can just make this about me now. So my family is very heavily involved. My uncle announced the Greasy Pole throughout the 70s and 80s. He must have did it for like 15 years. And he actually, on the beach where it is, he actually lived in one of those apartments. So literally on his porch, he announced the Greasy Pole. And as a kid, I used to be able to, because we would be there because it's Fiesta, stand next to him. Because he would have his like list of names and stuff, and you know, there's always a funny story. And I'll never forget one year when I'm like 12. Because if you ever seen videos of the Greasy Pole, when they do the overview and you see the beach with all those people, he says, I have my niece Jill Delaberti helping me out today. And I was like, oh my God, so embarrassed, not knowing how lucky I am to do this, because not everybody had that Fiesta experience. I wish I had known then how awesome that was and the memories. He was known as the voice of the Fiesta for a lot of years. He's retired now though. So, hey, Tim, I do have my own YouTube channel. Funny enough, I finally do. And actually, because Corey's not here, I can type in the name. Maybe. Maybe not. Whoa, uh-oh. I'm touching buttons that I probably shouldn't touch. Hold on. Doing it live. So it's called Wisdom. Can't type on this thing. Wisdom of 3 Beyond the... And I believe Christian has a link to my channel. So there is my thing. Now I got to go get back to where YouTube was, because I just touched shit that I shouldn't have touched. That is why Corey doesn't usually leave me in charge. But anywho, I think I got it. Maybe. Maybe not. It is hard using someone else's. So anyways, types in nuclear war. Oh, that could have gone south. But Christian, just so everyone knows, I do have my money for my swear jar, because I know I could. Uh-oh. I almost just killed the stream. Corey's gonna kill me. I didn't screw anything up, Corey, I swear to God.
Not yet, at least.
I did. So someone asked for the name. I'm like, well, Corey's right here. And look, I messed up your screens.
Yeah,
And
you're right here.
I almost shut off the fucking Zoom. Oh,
All
shit.
right. Oh, and here we go, folks.
And I
Don't
just-
hold it against her, Annalie.
And I just said to Christian, I have my quarters for my swear jar.
There we go. Yeah, so Pauline, she shot a commercial earlier today for Cape Ann Savings Bank, like a regional commercial. And, so Pauline, her thing is she's very involved in veterans activities here and flags on the boulevard. And,
Yeah.
she puts little American flags on the graves of veterans in the cemetery closest to her.
Yeah.
So she's done that forever. So when she talks about veterans or whatever, she immediately starts to cry. So she did that today during the shoot, and she said 3 of the guys working on the commercial walked out of the room crying today because she was crying. So she thought we'd get a kick out of that. But she says,
I'm crying, so you're crying.
she says hi to everybody. She misses you all. She's looking forward to getting back and chatting with everybody again. So there is that. So, all right. Quick hellos here. Judy.
I was just telling them stories about my childhood in Fiesta.
Angela S. Good to see you, Ange, as always. Old guy, if I didn't say hi, I'm saying hi now. Anna, great to see you again. So we are going to have our viewer's choice drawing in a little bit tonight. So if you want to get in on that, Annalise, she's probably dropped the link already, but she will again, to become a bridge buddy. And you can get entered into all of our random drawings that we have. So we'll do that, I guess, around 8 o'clock or so. The prizes tonight are, again, coveted yarn, the yarn place around here for all you knitters out there. Also, Cape Ann Community Cinema. So if a local is out there, that is 4 hours for up to 36 people. You get the cinema to yourself, which is pretty crazy. Or the True North girls, Georgianne and Karen. Well, Georgianne has an awesome gift store here that she's had for a couple of decades called Sea Meadow Gifts and Gardens. And we have a gift prize from her as well. So we don't know if we'll box up something or you can shop online or whatever, but we're going to figure that out. So
That's
great
a tough
choices.
choice.
Yeah.
Being from here, that's a tough choice.
Yeah. Georgianne's, her shop is great. It's one of
Because
the...
I don't really knit. I know tons of knitters.
Yeah.
But I would have to say the gift shop and the movie theater, that's a tough
Yeah,
choice.
and Coveted Yarn, they have tons of accessories and stuff like that, too.
I
But,
should
yeah.
start knitting again. I actually did learn how to. I got as far as mittens, kind
Jessica
of.
Frank is knitting now.
Nice.
You can be tonight's winner, Jessica.
And I was never good at sewing up the mitten. I did okay with scarves, and then I started to try to learn how to crochet, and I actually pulled out. I have like my mom's and my nana's and my grandmother's, and I was thinking about trying it again because I usually do adult coloring books, and I literally got like a callus so big. I'm like, I gotta find something else to do to relax. I don't know. Hey.
So knitting do it, or crocheting do it for you?
Well, I started to learn, and then I don't remember. I can't remember why I stopped. But anyways, I got the stuff.
Yeah. Hi, Linda. Marianne, good to see you as always. There we go. So, okay, and Annalie has the link in there. So there's that. We'll have that drawing later on tonight, but if you want to get in, plenty of time to get in on that. And then we'll talk about, I think Jilly may end up giving away something at some point too, but we'll keep you guys posted there. So
You're teasing me, Corey, Jessica.
well, you never know. It's up to the wheel and the polka music.
I know. When we did our drawing, I said, we don't have polka music and you don't really want us to sing or dance.
No. Neither nor.
But we did wear, my friend had a witch hat on, so I put on my princess tiara and had my scepter that night.
There you go. Oh, hold on, folks. Look at this.
What? Before our babysitter taught us to knit. You got rods?
I've got dowsing rods.
How'd you get those?
Chill.
I know. I have no filter. I'm a little tired, guys. Sorry.
These are from Georgianne.
Oh my God. I've never used these before.
So we have our dowsing rods as well.
So do you ask them questions?
I've always asked where the water is, and it usually takes me to the water. So, like right there where my water is.
So, if I want to bring them to my house, I'm missing one of my crystal skulls. It hides from me. I kid you not. And I have not found him. He's been gone for weeks. Rods, tell me where he is. Ooh. He's not here.
Back this way?
He's in a drawer. That's what my friend told me.
Back this way.
He's back this way.
Back up the highway, Joe.
Back up the highway. He's back. He's in my house somewhere hiding like a little jerk.
So
That's what he does. I'm so jealous. I'm going to have to play with those. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought a pendulum was cool.
Oh, so let's start off the show properly, folks. We still have Jilly's booze.
And I think you still have another one, don't you? I think I brought you a second one.
There you go. Wide apart means yes, and cross means no.
So it almost works like a pendulum. It's just different. Cheers.
Salute.
Viva. So I threw these guys in. I love crystal skulls. And of course I lost one. So I got this little guy. He's clear. And I actually got these at the Floating Lotus, the one in Rockport. This one, because I am a girl that loves anything that sparkles. I'm a sucker for sparkle.
Oh, did you see my Blue River Diamonds commercial?
I did.
They have some nice stuff in there.
They do have beautiful stuff, and I got a blue one, a blue crystal-y guy.
Ooh, yeah.
Isn't he cool? So I got blue because blue always to me represents like your throat chakra and speaking your truth, and I needed that in my life right now. So he sits at my desk with me or comes downstairs with me if I'm doing work. It depends. I am so jealous that you got dowsing rods.
Old guy just bought Mrs. Old Guy a set of dowsing rods.
Really?
Yeah.
That someone had asked me once if I'd ever used them before, and I hadn't. So who gave this to you, Georgiana?
Georgianne. Yep.
They have them in her shop to sell? Because I just need more stuff.
Mary says, Jill, ask your guides. Won't they tell you where your missing skull is?
Yeah, they said he's in a drawer. That could be what anywhere. I used to always find him underneath my couch or like in between the couch cushions sometimes, and he's not there. He's not. So like I got this ring too, because blue is all about, speaking your truth, all that stuff. So I've been having a lot of blue around me. Conversations need to happen.
There is that.
But my fingers are weird. Rings I can't. I'm sticking more to necklaces. I got my evil eye on. It's actually for protection. It's not what people think.
So Jill, you have new decks that you brought. Do you want to show those off? What do you want to do here?
So why don't I just start off with just one or two updates. So on my channel, thank you to everyone that subscribed. We did finally do a drawing. We weren't fancy. We literally put numbers in a hat, and I had the numbers listed out for everybody and pulled a number. So Good Karma won the free reading from me, Deb, and Carrie. But, a lot of you are just YouTube handles, and you don't always have the information behind it. So I haven't seen Good Karma on the channel, so I figured I would throw it out here tonight.
Last call, Good Karma.
It's last call, in case, if you see this, just comment on my channel, because I know you are subscribed, or else you would not have been in the drawing. Because if we don't hear back, we're going to pull another name. Probably we're going to do whoever's on our live stream that night, just so that way that person gets the reading that we've been promising, for 4 weeks. So there's that. That was just one little bit of business that I had. And just so everyone knows too, so on my channel, we've been doing like a theme for the month, and this month it's angels.
Okay.
We're talking about angels. And we're hoping, like, if you have questions about angels or anything like that, feel free to comment. And last night, my two buddies, with a wisdom of 3, but there was only 2 I was missing. They did a great job without me, even with all the technical stuff. But that's our theme for the month, and that's what we're kind of doing right now is we're doing a theme. So, like, last month was self-care, and we let the people vote, and they said angels. I think we're going to do, like, a card pull 101. And we got a couple other topics for the upcoming months. There's a good question.
What else do they call these?
They're just called,
divinity rods too?
I think everyone's going to know them as dowsing rods.
Yeah.
Yes. So, of course, I need to answer. I got to vote in the poll.
Oh.
So that's what's been going on. So my channel, we've been live every Tuesday night. It's been a lot of fun. And I haven't been here in a while, but I happened to get some new card decks. Crazy, I know.
Hi, Maura. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you both. Welcome back, everybody.
Yes, Mary, you just subscribed. Thank you so much, Mary. Sweet. So if we do repull the drawing, then your name will be entered, and I'm actually writing your name down so I don't forget. So I am part of a, on Hay House, they do a card membership thing.
I have an idea, Jill.
What's your idea?
If we do our drawing tonight and the viewer is in the chat, the winner, we'll add the option to win Jill's prize tonight. If you have to, so then we know, then we have you cornered. Okay.
Never enough decks. Thank you. But no, I mean, Corey, you always know I'm always up. I swear, like, I am just like, I'm like, Corey, you need a guest? I'm a guest. Corey, you need a prize? I'll give a prize. That's okay, because I might have got something special tonight.
Very gracious of you.
But so I'm part of this. It's, you get 3 new card decks every 4 months. Corey, ask the rods where my new card decks are. Where are they?
Where are Jill's cards?
Where are my card decks?
We don't. Oh, no. I've never had them cross before. They usually just go and follow the water.
Are we crossing energies? Paths? And I will be honest, I have not used all these decks, and 2 of them, I don't know if I really love them, to be honest.
All right, here we go.
But some I
Deck
did,
time with Jilly.
Some I did pick out purposely. They weren't part of the book club, but other ones I bought myself. So yeah. So hold on. I actually brought them in a separate bag, so I didn't have to dig for them. I'm getting smarter in my old age, right? Yep.
That's a lot of cards, folks.
I did. I should video my process one of these days for a laugh. So, in the last box that I got.
Oh, Tish just subscribed too.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Tish.
There's Fran.
Hi,
Jilly,
Fran.
what's your channel's name?
Wisdom of 3 Beyond the Veil. I'm actually saying.
Oh my God, what is that?
Wisdom of 3 Beyond the Veil. And we actually thought about changing the name because it wasn't rolling, but yes. So Sharon, if you are subscribed to my channel, you can reach us at wisdom3beyondtheveil@gmail.com.
Oh, that's short and sweet.
I know. Or you can actually you've put my email in here before, haven't you?
Yeah, Annalie might have it.
So we can do,
either Christian or Annalie has your info.
yeah, they can put my other email. I only got like 6 Gmails now, my God. So these were the ones that I got in my, I got a Curious Cat tarot deck. And I gotta be honest, I don't have a strong connection to animals, partly because I'm allergic to them. But I brought it. I haven't used it yet, but you never know. Maybe tonight we'll be drawn to it. If there's a cat lover, maybe I'll do it.
All right.
And this one is...
And everyone knows cat owners are weird.
My mom was a cat lady.
I'm teasing.
My Nana had 6 cats. My mom had 6 cats. I was allergic to every single one of them.
See?
Thank you so much, Dana Lee. You rock. Thank you. Holding the fort down with the links. You are the hardest working woman on YouTube. So Rebecca Campbell, who I actually have some of her other decks, She just released a new one called the Healing Waters. So that's part of being in the club is you get new releases before they're released. And I think it's like $25 every 4 months. So, this did come with 4 because you know why? Because it came with the little one. So that one is decent. I've pulled only from it once or twice. Oh, so Jessica has the dog deck.
Linda has 2 cats and agrees that cat owners are weird.
My brother loves cats. So then I got the Sacred Medicine Oracle. Haven't used this one yet either. Could be interesting. We'll see.
Asia Frost. I like the illustration.
Yeah. And this one was really cool. This is Louise's Hayes Affirmation for Self-Esteem. And this one's just little. And actually, I did a YouTube short and I pulled from there. From that one. I'm trying to do some YouTube shorts, trying to just get more. So that came with my subscription. So some of the times I buy decks because someone has it and I see them use it a bunch of times and I decide I want it. That's as simple as it gets. This one I've been wanting for a while. It's called Postcard from Spirit from Call Up Baron Reed. She's awesome. I'm pretty sure I'm going to probably use this one tonight. And the message is kind of long.
Packaging.
Yeah, you'll have to bear with me reading English and having Corey help me pronounce words, but it's decent. This is the Herbal Astrology. My friend Deb actually had this deck. She pulled from it a bunch of times, so yes, I bought it. I know, there's just like, yeah, I swear I should do like a virtual tour and send it to you.
Shopaholic.
I know, it's so bad. So this is the Healing Spirit Oracle. There was a sale at Hay House. That's why I got these. And I just got one more. I know I have to recount my decks. And
Angela likes the Louise Hay deck.
Yep, and Spirit Junkie.
Oh, Christine Kavanaugh. Jilly, I got the postcards deck.
Yeah, a lot of people have it, and it's been around for a while, and it would just, like I said, it was a sale, so I got it half off. It's Spirit Junkies. The colors on the cards in the box is what drew me to it, and that it was $11.
Do you want these back with you to draw from?
No, you can keep them there, because,
Yeah,
now I can move all the others.
She has another 30, I swear to you. A couple dozen decks over here.
Well, I had to bring Corey. Corey has a couple favorites that he always loves because we're going to make Corey pull one at some point.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, my big attractor is its color. Or sometimes when there's a question, the tone of the question or the subject draws me to a particular color. That's just how it is. I don't know why.
Corey, why do you think I bring so many? Because how many nights have I said, crap, I wish I brought that deck that I have for that. So that's why I kind of go, I have like my standards that I always bring.
Did I ever show you the deck that Jessica sent to me? The X-rated deck? It's really hard.
I showed you my 2 X-rated decks.
You did. Did you? I just saw that you had them, but I never really looked at the cards.
We didn't have a chance. We didn't have it. You looked quickly. I think I threw out a couple at you.
Yeah.
But that will be for the After Dark shows.
Yeah.
We'll do adult readings.
Coming in 2024, we think.
18.
Maybe sooner.
So yeah, this is usually one of your favorites, and I know I had an extra one, and I sent that to you.
Got it sitting right over. It's in the box right there.
And did you ever open the plastic?
No.
It's up to you if you want to or not, or give it away. I don't care.
Can I be honest with you about something?
Yeah.
So it was a part of the reason why I got quiet because work got crazy for a while too. Mm-hmm. But I also felt like metaphysical out.
Yeah.
Because it was, we'd have marathon chats. Deborah was always happening. Sheila was along, and I was trying things I hadn't tried before, like straight up cold tarot readings on my own. Suddenly, I have access to multiple decks. I never had a deck before, and now it was almost like information overload.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Like when you're learning, taking a class and you're really engrossed in it, a lot of times you need a break afterwards because you're spending Christian. Nice heels. You spend a lot of time, and I know for astrology that was so hard.
Christian, is that an homage to Red Shoe Diaries? That high heel? And Jessica, yes, I see what you're saying. Jessica's a brat.
I love Jessica. Stop it. She sends us good gifts. And actually, it's funny because it's summer. I almost threw on some heels, Corey, because I'm 5 feet nothing. But I have not worn, I think the last time I wore heels was our 30th class reunion. I wore them to walk in, and then I put on my flip-flops like an hour later.
It was warm that night too.
It was warm, but I was like, I used to wear heels every day, and now I don't. I have to like retrain myself. When you're this short, heels are just a must. And it used to crack me up when I would take them off and people would go, I didn't realize you were that short.
Let's see. Mary Sherman, have you bought lilac lanterns cards she made? They are very cool. We're talking about what's her name?
Is that Colette Baron
Louise
Reed?
Hay? I don't know.
No.
Colette?
Well, Louise Hay, Hay House, for those that don't know, Hay House was hey. They were she was one of that publishing house was one of the first big, say, commercial ones.
Old guy's feeling it tonight. Folks.
You're feeling it tonight, old guy? I can't wait to get your daughter's Angel book.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's going to interview sometime we have to do soon, too.
Anywho, because I was listening that night and I was like, ooh, I'm going to buy those as soon as we can. But anywho, Hay House was one of the first big publishing companies. That's how Doreen Virtue became so famous, and John Holland and all the big names that you see came from Hay House. But Louise Hay House herself was all about self-esteem, self-healing, and all that stuff. I actually have this. I pull from this every single day. It is a power of thought card. I love these, and I keep it on my desk to remind myself. It's just almost and I'm not I know people for positive affirmations, you're supposed to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I really can't do that. But to have a positive message on a card that I can look at.
Doggone it, people like me.
And people like me, yeah, right? And let's see how many people get that joke showing our age.
Yeah.
So it's for me, it's just a reminder. When I'm having a stressful day, it's just a great message. And I actually pulled the same card yesterday and today. So clearly that message needs to continue.
I want to say hi to Sean. Good to see a lot of familiar names. I'm ringing the bell for all our viewers tonight. Just for sticking with us. So we appreciate it. So hello, hello, hello.
Hello to everybody.
All right, we've got our Dowsing rounds question. Let's get that out of the way. Thanks for answering that, folks. Most of you haven't used them, so we'll give Georgianne test them some night for us.
I've seen there's someone on TikTok that does them live all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That was the first time I saw someone use them in real time. But there are so many things. Crystal balls are actually really, not in the sense how we were shown in the movies, and it's that's not really how it works. It's called scrying. That's what you use a crystal ball for. People use them for real. And people read off jewelry. If you give them a piece of jewelry, they read off of that. There's rods, there's pendulums. I had someone read my crystals once before I was even into this. That was really cool. That's when I found out I was a fire sign. I had no idea I was a fire sign. But that's how she did readings, was off of crystals. And you can do palm readings. And you should have seen me holding up my hand next to a picture, trying to figure out my lines. Didn't work out well. There's so many different ways. Everyone kind of finds their niche when it comes to working with their gifts. There's so many different ways. Some people love numerology. I dabble in a lot of stuff. I kind of do that anyways. I'm a dabbler. I say this at work and in my real life. I am jack of all trades, expert at nothing.
There you have it, folks. A factotum. Sharon's grandpa taught her how to use rods, so there's that. Cool.
A lot of people, too, they use just necklaces as pendulums, because you hear about how, they go to their grandmother and find out if they're having a boy or girl. That was just another version of a pendulum. Yeah.
Folks, it's the top of the hour here, just after 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Corey from the Bridge. She is Jilly Beans from...
Just say from here.
Yeah. But she does have a channel.
And I have a channel.
Yeah, Kristen just dropped that link for you if you guys want to give her a little boop, which is fine. And we are here to do a tarot tonight. Jill's brought 1,000 decks for any occasion, any mood, anything going on in your life.
I can almost answer any kind of question.
Yeah.
But do not do yes or no. Just say.
Yeah. So we can start now. If you guys have questions for Jilly Beans.
Oh, I just had one other thing I just wanted to tell everyone. So I always, moon cycles are big for me. we got a new moon coming up. And so I just jotted down a few things. I have a little thing saved on my phone, which I have favorited so I can easily find it because I'm trying to get a little bit better at stuff. So depending on where you live, it's like the 17th or the 18th. This new moon, so new moons are new beginnings. Full moons are like the end of a cycle. New moons begin a cycle. It's going to be a reality check, a wake-up call, uncertainty, but that's not bad. New discoveries, a new chapter, higher consciousness and soul growth. You're going to have conversations that you have been avoiding or have not been able to have in the past, because guess what? This is in the sign of Gemini. And Gemini is an air sign. All Geminis are all about talking. And the sign of Gemini, like, you know, it's the two people, one with their eyes closed, one with their eyes open. So this time, everyone's going to have their eyes open. No more closing your eyes and avoiding. Trust me, I know. And it's going to say, you know, things you couldn't do in the past, they're going to come up. It's going to be an opportunity to tie up loose ends, find forgiveness, try something new ways of doing things, start a new story. And it's also going to be a time to clear out and balance some of that karmic crap that we bring into this lifetime. And even though things might not be clear, I see you, Linda, that you are a Gemini. Geminis are in my life all the time because I'm a Sagittarius, so we're like opposite but together. And, you know, the moon is just saying, trust the universe. It's all going to be well. So even if things are like, I'm having these conversations, I'm starting this thing, it all seems kind of scary, it's all good. The universe has your back. So Gemini, like I said, it's an air sign. It's all about communication. It's in the 9th house, which is a lot about your public persona, travel, a lot of good stuff. So I think it's going to be a good energy. And if there's been something you've been wanting to do or a conversation you've been wanting to have, I would suggest doing it. This energy will help. And there you go. That's what I got.
Let's see. Jessica says, Jilly's right. I'm going to have a conversation on Friday that I have been avoiding for 10 years. Lisa, I was taught how to use rods by an employee at the city water department. You have told this story before. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Interesting. It's so funny how metaphysical stuff kind of falls into people's worlds not knowing, which I think is awesome. All right, so ready now. That's all I got. So if you want to do a card.
Yep. So, all right. So feel free to hit us up, folks. In the meantime, we are going to have a viewer's choice drawing in about an hour or so for your choice of prizes from the cinema, from Sea Meadow Gifts and Gardens, which is Georgianne from one of the True North girls, her shop, which is great, or Coveted Yarn, right? Or if you're actually in the room, you can opt to actually win something from Jilly tonight too.
And it's not just me, it's my two friends on my channel too.
Yeah.
We all, and it's kind of, if you've watched my channel, we all kind of do the same, but we do it a little differently. We all kind of work differently. That's why the three of us coming together is really cool.
Let's see. Hi, Linda. Hello to all of our friends in Holland, but especially you, Linda, because you check in with us all the time. Old guy. Yeah, this is old guy's daughter. Angel Books.
Angel Books.
Yep.
I want Angel Books.
Yeah, we're going to have to, we'll follow up, old guy, and maybe try to do an interview at some point.
Ooh,
too.
that her name? Okay. Katie. Okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I usually watch the
Cloud.
replay and I'll get it from the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What are the most common signs for people that are Trump followers? That is a good question. They're definitely not earth signs because they would mean they're grounded in reality. I would say probably fire signs. And I'm just saying this intuitively. I think fire because fire signs, I'm one of them. And you are too because you're Aries, right?
Well, I'm ringing the bell for political questions.
This is political as it gets. And I'm just, this is just off my gut intuition. It's probably mostly fire signs. So that's like Aries, that is Leo, that is Sagittarius. And there's one more that is slipping my mind. It will come to me. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and there's one more I'm forgetting. But anywho, because fire signs, we are fiery, like we have passion. We, especially as Sagittarius, we got foot and mouth disease. We don't think before we speak. God knows I have that problem all the time. We tend to be outspoken, bluntly honest. We don't pull punches. We're also a lot of fun though. And we like to travel. So fire signs, and fire tends to be a very powerful energy. It's connected to like Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which makes everything big. So because I feel like water signs, that means you're in your emotions. Trump's not in his emotions. And air signs, I don't feel like he's a good communicator. So we got fire. And there you go.
Hi, Thankful Mom. Good to see you tonight.
Hi, Thankful.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so do you want a question?
Yes, sir.
All right, we have from Gloria, who's asking, Jilly, am I on my life path?
I actually have a life purpose deck.
Oh, there we go, of course.
I do. Of course I do. And I know I brought it. I just need to find it. Hold on. And then, Christian, get your thing ready for whatever you're going to do for the long shuffle. So, funny enough, during Virtue, life purpose. So, just so you know, people have asked me, like, they see me writing a lot. When I'm doing readings, I like to write down the person's name, so I'm holding that intent for that person. And believe it or not, I haven't really done a lot of readings lately. I haven't done a long one since I did Crafty Ladies that won it on your channel. Interesting enough. It was really cool talking to her. You know what?
Crafty? Oh, yeah, that's awesome. If I get quiet, I'm just taking people's questions.
Don't worry, I'll just take over and mess your stream up again. Don't worry. And type shit. I brought my quarters. Every day I'm shuffling. I love it, Christian. So this is going to be for Gloria. Are you on your life path? So let me ask you this. Do you feel like you're on your life path? So when you say your life path, do you mean like you're doing like your job, like your 9 to 5 that pays your bills? Or do you mean just in your life in general, like, you know, doing what you love, what you came here to do? My favorite. Oh, Christian. I think you've heard worse. So this is for Gloria. So this is going to be about your life purpose.
Do any of these decks come pre-shuffled?
You don't have to shuffle. I've seen your method of shuffling. But you got to remember, too, They go to my hand like a magnet. So something people don't always get, and it's like not a secret, but a lot of times I'm already intuitively picking up stuff. So that's why like I'm talking, and then the card just kind of ties it all together. So for you, I only got one card. I got writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. And now Corey's my card person. See, I missed this on my channel. I have to hold it up myself. So your life purpose has something to...
Uh-oh. The clock's ticking.
Oh, God. It's been ages since I've seen one of those. But, so for you, Gloria, your life purpose, are you a writer? Now, writing doesn't have to be a book, doesn't have to be a blog. It can be personal to you. And to me, when I see writing, it also means teaching. Like there is something inside you, like you have a gift that you are supposed to be sharing with the world, the collective, whatever you want to call it. So your life purpose I'm getting is that you are here to bring knowledge, to help people with education, with healing, or just to better themselves. So let me know if any of this makes sense. And like I said, writing doesn't have to mean like you're sitting down writing like a Jane Austen novel. It's more about you have something to give to people. That is your life purpose. And the angel is watching over you as you do this. So let me know if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. You do not write, but that's okay. Do you teach though? Do you help people? Like, do you take from your life experiences and share them with people to help them with their life purpose and their journey? That's what this is really about. It's not necessarily pen to paper, because God knows if that was the case for me, I'd never get anything done. I can't read my own handwriting. You're in my way. I can't read now.
Oh, sorry.
That sharing, I do. Hold on. Just trying to read because he's busy. So, yes, so true. So just let me know, Gloria, if that made sense. in a way. It did make sense. So if you are doing this, you are on your life purpose, and this happens all the time. If you're not doing yoga, I think you might need to start doing yoga. A lot of times I flip in the card at the bottom of the deck you're supposed to see too. I don't know if yoga is your thing, but I'm just feeling like you needed to hear this. And there's so many different kinds of yoga, gentle yoga, beginner yoga, like for people like me. I think it's something you would benefit from with your life purpose, because yoga helps you get clarity. And there you go.
There you have it, folks. Awesome. Okay, ready for another question, Jilly?
Sure.
Donna asks, will the painting be well liked by the people who commissioned it from me?
So Donna, I don't do yes or no questions, but doesn't mean we can't ask about it. So luckily Corey gets this little thing going, then I can see. So will the painting be liked? So what we're gonna just rephrase your question. So I guess just to level set, because some people might not know me. Oh, eyes, like, yeah, eyes on the road, John aside. I'm watching you. Joke between us. So the way I do my readings is I don't do yes or no questions. I don't do predictions, because we have free will. We as human beings have free will. Things could change. And I would hate for someone to ever take something I say, and if something changed or they made a decision based off of what I told them, and I can't. I'm just here to help guide you, right? And I don't give medical advice for obvious reasons, entertainment purposes. So, Gloria's been thinking about yoga for a while. Get on it. You should. So to get back to you, Donna, about your painting, will it be liked by the commission? So what are we asking? We're asking if, we're going to phrase this is Donna, what does Donna need to know? So here's the easiest way to do it. What does Donna need to know right now in her highest and best about the painting that was commissioned? And we'll see what the energy comes up with. Now I have to pick a deck. So, give me just one, because that's why I bring so many, because I got to see where I'm drawn to. I do have my romance one if anyone's interested in romance questions. Can't tell you're going to meet your, soulmate, but it helps. I'm looking over here. Healing spirit. I'm going to go with no, I don't want the healing waters. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm just going to go with my go-to. Whenever I can't decide and something's not jumping out at me, I go to this deck, and you can tell it's my favorite because it's, like, broken.
We've got thunder, folks.
Oh, we got thunder. Good. Thank God I'm with you, Corey, because I actually don't like thunder, you believe it or not.
You need a thunder buddy?
Well, if you just see me go under the table, you'll know why. I'm not even joking.
Oh my God, Joe.
I know. Can you see the dark circles? Can you tell I'm tired? Fiesta's coming. Viva. So we're just going to ask, what does Donna need to know about her painting, highest and best? And yes, I blow on my cards it's blowing off the old energy, and I'm infusing like your question. Sometimes you'll see me hold it up to my heart chakra. That's just kind of what I do. And then I shuffle till I feel ready. And then Christian will entertain us with a joke while I shuffle.
And you've already missed 2 wrench whackings brought to you by Annalie and Thankful.
Thank you to the wrenches.
People get thrown out of the club tonight.
Putting you to work with links, kicking people out. I haven't seen a bot in ages. Great, they're going to probably end up on my channel.
Yeah, Tower Destroyer ends up I'm sure that's just some meatball sitting there waiting to pounce.
It is. The ones I don't like are the ones that they take your response and they tag you in it. So it's almost like that happened. I was like, that's creepy. Do not tag me at Jilly Beans. Thank you. Thank you, bot. All right, so we're talking about Donna. I love that you are an artist and that you got commissioned, because artistic people, you got a gift that I do not have. Ask anyone that knows me. So we got 2 cards for you, and they're good. Ooh, Days of Heaven. So the first card is Woman Holding a Coin. Are they going to be happy? She's holding money. Just saying. And then you got 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, who is one of my favorites. And so your 5th chakra is like your heart chakra. You are painting from your heart. In other words, like, you paint with love, And that's why they came. I'm getting the feeling that you were commissioned to do this painting. I don't even know what it is because you know how to convey love in a way that not everybody else can. So we're just going to switch for 1 second, my friend. So when I see the woman holding the coin, that usually means obviously like some money, some prosperity, and she's very regal. So I want you to have confidence in what you're doing. Get out of your head and don't worry if they're going to be happy about having the painting done by you. They came to you for a reason. And also Gabriel, he's like the messenger of, like, he's kind of like the archangel of truth. That's how I look at him sometimes. If you go with your heart, you can never go wrong. And I want you to like look at this woman and just do not get into your head. Hold that confidence that you were commissioned for a reason, and you are going to give them exactly and probably even more than they were expecting. And I hope to God that you did charge them appropriately, because I'm hearing know your worth. Because that's a big deal for people like you, people like me. Know your worth. Do not be afraid. See, I'm really being like, I'm getting like this nudge, like I have to say this to you. Do not be afraid to ask for what you deserve when it comes to your work. You are not overgouging. You are not overcharging. Everybody has a sad story. And it's okay, to do favors, but don't give your gift away for free. Make sure that you know your worth and that you are asking for what you should get for your time, your effort, your supplies, and all the love and dedication you put into your paintings. It's a service. You're providing a service that you deserve to get paid for. So just remember that. And if you're feeling a little like, oh my God, I want you to just picture her, like almost like a Marie Antoinette, off with her head, just joking. And just be confident and just hold on to that. So this is all good. And I love the purple in it. Purple is always a great color. It's like intuition, it's healing. There is a black cat looking at her, giving her a little side eye, but you're not going to pay any attention. That is like your ego and your insecurities. Pay it no mind. Hope that helped, Donna.
There you go, Donna. Thanks for the question. Next up, we have one from Take Maggie's Word for it. And she asks, sweet Jilly.
Oh, thank you.
I'm considering downsizing. What is the energy around this? Would it be a joyful outcome?
I don't think I've ever seen that handle before, but thank you for thinking I'm sweet.
Yeah, if you're new, welcome to Bridge Cape Am.
You're considering downsizing and the energy. Let's see, where do I want to go? So, Corey, if there's something that, I know what I'm going to do. I get a life change. So this is what happens after I leave here. Like, it takes me like 20 minutes to pack up because I start opening decks. They get thrown everywhere. I make a mess. I do it at my own house too. So I am going with my butterfly life change deck because this is a life change, right? And I love how you phrase the question, the energy around it. So it's not definitive. So anyone else that wants to ask a question, that's usually what we ask about, is the energy around it. Now this deck I love. But the messages are like, I love butterflies, but sometimes I do have to go to the book for this one. And just so you know, I have no shame in going to the book. I'm not afraid to admit sometimes to be like, I don't know. So for Maggie, about that's okay. About downsizing. So the painting is not I didn't think it was of Gabriel, but you have in the past, sweet. Oh, and he is the angel that you think of the most? Do you see Gabriel as a woman or a man? I see him as a man. I don't know what that says about me, but I do. That's so cool that I got Archangel Gabriel. There you go. I have to go outside about 15 minutes. And just so people know, it takes a lot to offend me. I love the jokes about my shuffling and how long it takes. I actually crack up, and I might give you a wise ass comment, but it takes a lot to offend me. Trust me. Ask Corey.
Hi, Val. How you doing tonight?
Oh, hey, Val. I see she's come on my channel a couple times too. I know. I just stopped seeing that. Love butterflies. Yes. I actually saw my first monarch a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And actually, our hummingbirds came back because we did put out our feeders. I saw it.
Hi, Patty D.
Hi. I want another card for you, Maggie. Oh my God, I am going to do a total Deborah Lupian, but I don't sing. I am hearing Rod Stewart right now in my head. Wake up, Maggie. There's something I gotta say to you. Ooh, oh my God, my head's tingling. Huh. Hold on, I gotta think about the rest of the. And back in school. So, wow, this hasn't happened in a while. So for Maggie, I do think downsizing, because I'm hearing this Rod Stewart song in my head, and and I keep hearing the verse about having to say something to you. It's late, October, and it's time for you to get back to school. To me, that means like change, right? So you got keep the faith and healthcare change. So that's the thing with this card. Like when I do readings, I pull from like the symbols, the colors, and with the butterflies, there's not as much. That's why I go the book sometimes. So keep the faith. To me, I see it as if you're thinking of downsizing, chances are it is probably a good decision. Like the energy is good, but I think there's you're a little worried about it. So they're saying to keep the faith, and I'm hearing the other one is healthcare change. And I don't know if this is playing a part in why you're deciding to downgrade a little bit, because, maybe it takes a toll on your health. Trust me, I would not want to have to mow my lawn if I didn't have someone to do it. Trust me. So I am going to just look at the book quickly for these.
And we're saying hi to Patty D
Hey,
and
Patty
to
D.
Janet Forsyth. Hello, hello.
Hello. So keep the faith. I opened right up to it. So what the book says is some of the changes you're experiencing have been challenging. And this card is going to encourage you to keep the faith in the divine and positive outcomes. After all, lapsing into pessimism. See, I don't think you're a pessimist at all, so I don't want to read that. Faith can come in many forms, reconnecting to, source, whatever. And it also means optimism and having a positive outlook. So I think let's see what the health change. So this is a loving sign to you to protect your health by acknowledging changes in your body. Most likely, you'll seek professional advice. Look at this, I'm already doing this and this because my progressives are no longer working. You might seek professional help from a neuropath, a dentist, nutritionist to see how best to manage your health. Stay positive. Study healing. Recognize that you're a healer. Interesting. So the energy around downsizing, I do feel like it is in your highest and best to probably go forward with downsizing. I don't know if it's because, let's face it, when you get older and you get a house that has 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, who wants to clean all that? Nobody. So it could be just that, like to get something smaller and more manageable so you can focus on yourself more. Just make sure that you're doing it for you, not because I'm getting this too. Do not feel pressured by anybody to make this choice. This is your decision, not anybody else's. So if anyone's been kind of like, and trust me, we're kids, me and Corey, we are parents. We think we know best when we get older. My kids think I'm an idiot. But if people are trying to influence you to make this change and you're not ready, it's your choice on your time, not anyone else's, because you're the one making the change. So just make sure that the downsizing is really what you want and you go at your own pace because you don't want your health to be affected. Hope this helps, Maggie.
Thank you, butterflies.
We love our butterflies.
That was nice. Folks, it's the bottom of the hour now. Hour number 1 with Jilly Beans is already in the books. I'm Corey from Bridge Cape Ann. She's Jilly Beans from, I don't know,
I'm just saying that I'm from here.
Three Beyond the Veil. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I know. But I can say it now. You don't have to say where I'm from. Yeah. You can just say I'm your childhood
She's
friend.
the woman of 1,000 tarot decks.
I know. I think they say that on the other channel because I have 100 decks. I actually have more than 100 because I just showed off.
Yeah, I put down 1,000 in the title tonight.
Did you really?
I think it's closer to 1,000 than 100.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So anyway, we're hanging out tonight. We haven't done this in a while. It's been a couple of months, so we're glad to be with you all, and we appreciate your time as always, and your questions. And Jilly, we have another one from Thankful. She's holding a wrench tonight.
Thankful, of course, for you, thankful.
Jilly, will the month of July be a blessing for me? I have a very important meeting on July 5th.
So, July.
Will July be a blessing for Thankful?
Hold on, thinking.
Okay, and
Wow.
while Jill's doing that, we are having a drawing tonight for another Viewer's Choice Award. We have a yarn store. Jilly may be giving something away if the person is in the room tonight who wins. We have Seameadow Gifts and Gardens, which is Georgianne's shop. And if you're local, we have a rental, 4 hours for up to 36 people at a local cinema.
I don't know, just saying I might.
Yeah, Jilly likes that one.
I like that one. I'll even invite my friend Corey.
Ooh.
Just saying. And maybe just saw some other people. Maybe we'll, oh my God, that's
Oh, True North is here tonight.
nice.
Love your decks, great readings. Hi, I don't know if is that Georgianne or Karen, or it could be both of you. Hello, hello.
Oh my God, just had an idea. If we're gonna do class reunion 30.1 and I win this, because it'll probably be about 40 people that show up.
This is true.
True, just saying. So for you, thankful, I am gonna do something I don't normally do. I'm pulling for 2 decks for you.
Whoa.
For July, because
Double decker.
because you are a wrench and you're working hard tonight. So I'm going to pull from my empowerment deck, and the numerology will just kind of give us something for July. How does that sound? So that's what you get when you're nice to me. No, I'm just joking.
And Tishelle, great advice. Jilly, many of us could benefit from your message.
Why, thank you very much. I have to say, I always love coming here. Everyone, when I came here on a whim, because, you know, Corey and I have known each other forever. Is it time for another drink? We'll just salute.
Salute.
We should say Viva. Viva San Pedro.
Oof, viva, viva.
Meredith is always like ready to kill me after I've been here. But anyways, I just love how kind and just so nice with all your comments and the feedback since I've been here, because it was really on a whim. Because me and Corey had talked and was like, oh yeah, when he got his studio built, and then things just worked out, and he knows I'm pretty, I don't want to say easy because that sounds bad, but
Flexible.
Flexible. I'm a text
And
message.
accommodating, yeah.
I'm a text message away, and I usually check in with him once a week. And you know, when he doesn't answer me, I know he's just busy, and I don't take it personally. So healthy as a fox, awesome.
Now hold on. So take Maggie's word for it as responded. Thanks, Jilly. I'm healthy as an ox. Funny. I'm a writer and a certified yoga teacher. Those were the 2 cards you pulled for reading while I was typing. Do I have pushy energy? Ha ha ha.
No, you do not, Maggie. I love it. I don't know if you heard me singing badly for you. I don't sing often that much. I am a good backup dancer. I tell people all the time. I seriously, I did karaoke once as a senior. I got pressured into it by my friends.
It happens. It happens to the worst of us.
Oh my God. And I wasn't drunk either, so that didn't help. Okay, so your first card for Thankful.
And again, Thankful's asking, will the month of July be a blessing? Because she has a very important meeting coming up on the 5th.
And Val, yes, it is Fresca. Sorry, I saw the question. So for July, the card I got for your meeting is it going to be a blessing? Yes, because it is healing. Bless all in need of healing, hope, love, spirit, grant us strength and wisdom, guide us to the path of wellness. And in this card, you'll see it in 1 second. The person in it, she is just cocooned by unicorns. I love my unicorns. They're magical. And she is just wrapped up in love and blessings. The purple and the white, that indigo is all spirit and healing. So in July, is it going to be a blessing? Yes, it is very important. And I do believe this meeting is going to have the outcome that you're hoping for, in that it's going to be a blessing. And a blessing can mean many things. I don't know what the meeting's about.
There's a lot going on in this card, Jill.
There is. It's wicked. I love the colors. It's wicked pretty. That's my Boston. Now I'm going to pull for the month of July from my numerology deck. I obviously don't have all 99 numbers memorized, so we'll go to the book. But for you, Thankful as a wrench, working hard tonight with Annalie and Christian, I am going to do a second one for you. I always like bringing my numerology. It's a good one just for a general, like,
Yeah.
When people ask about like energies, months coming up, because I don't do prediction, we'll just let numbers tell us. Even though I'm really bad at math these days. We were just trying to figure out how old am I? How long ago was that when we were talking about the fiesta? I had to pull up my calculator.
You did.
I did.
And it was simple math too.
It was simple math.
I was worried for a
It's so
little bit.
bad.
I got a little worried there.
I will say, since I've been sick, Corey, math in my head, I can't. I used to be really good at math.
2 + 2 is 5.
No, 2 + 2 is still 4. Don't ask me to do new math.
Depends who you ask.
Don't ask me to do new math. That is a whole other topic.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So we got number 88, abundance. That is good. And it's pink. So you hold this up, I gotta look it up. So that's also positive. We love abundance.
Woo!
88. Abundance. This card indicates,
Hi, Salty.
hey, Salty, I need to adopt an attitude of abundance. In order to attract it into your life, drawing this card, you are being encouraged to recognize numerous opportunities. Hopefully that's what this meeting is about, in front of you. The universe is bountiful, plenty to go around. Since you attract what you believe, you must improve your perception of the world. Positive attitude when you go in is going to be very important. Replace your thoughts of insecurity. And the universe has endless supplies of love. Now, when I see this too, like I look at the 8 and the 8 and I add those together, which is 16. And then I add that together, I get 7. Choices and decisions. So I think you might have a choice. You'll be given some choices at this meeting. I could be wrong. That is just how I'm reading this. Hope this helps. Thankful.
I like this. I'm down with the numerology card.
Numerology is fun. I think
cool.
I did your name and I don't think I ever sent it to you. Kind of a jerk.
Oh yeah? We'll do one tonight.
I don't have my book with me. I am not that good at it. There is one of your viewers who is a certified numerology. I might know these things. And they're better at it, but I have the book gives you how to calculate it all. And I did your whole name out. I can't believe I didn't send it to you. I'm kind of a jerk like that. So
Are you ready to roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll, my friend.
Okay, we have another question. This is from Mary Sherman. She goes, I'm going slow, but will I ever be able to get organized? Can I get a card to find out if I will get better? So
did I see that she had to leave? I also pulled for her. I thought I heard her say she had to go. But this.
Oh, that she came back. Her son took care of something.
So going slow, get organized. So we are going to ask about the energy around. What do you need to know right now to, trust me, organization is hard. I'm pulled in 20 different directions all the time. I'm almost wondering if I want healing spirit. Give me 1 sec. I'm just contemplating. Even though I bring so many, I always feel like there's one I should have brought that I didn't bring.
Dead air.
Dead air, stop it.
Oh, hey, Pixie Dust, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Pixie Dust.
Jilly Beans is doing readings for us, and she's brought dozens of decks, so she can answer anything you throw her way, which is great.
Fantastic.
And then I don't know when my next show is, to be honest with you guys. Maybe early next week. I've been talking to Georgiana, True North Wellness. Maybe I can sneak one in. I'm busy. I'm covering St. Peter's Fiesta live on this channel, actually.
Viva.
You can see what life is like in our hometown next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And actually, Fox is going to stream it internationally.
It is internationally.
Yeah.
Famous.
They have live now from Fox. I guess it's their streaming, one of their streaming services. So.
All right, so this is for Mary. I'm going to actually pull from this is my Magical Time Empowerment deck. I feel like you need some empowerment right now. So here we go. For you. You're welcome, thankful.
Like we said, you could win a prize from Jilly tonight if your name comes up in our prize wheel a little later on this evening. In order to qualify, you have to subscribe as a Bridge Buddy, and Annalie can drop that link for you if you want to get in last minute.
And I was trying to think, was this something else we were going to talk about? Were we going to talk about Fiesta, like our Fiesta experiences? Did people want to know about that?
We can.
I know. I feel like there was something we wanted to talk about, and I don't remember.
I feel like with all the people in here and all the decks, that it should be like all Jill all the time tonight.
I like that attitude, Gloria, I have to say. Okay, for you, my friend, you got Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you renew yourself and thrive. So are you going to get organized? You got to remember the space. I feel like the space that you're working on is your sanctuary. It's your happy place. It's your place that you go. Nice mug. It's your place to go to re-energize. And that is why you're feeling like, you want it to be organized. I cannot work in my space downstairs where I live if it's a disaster. So this is all yellow, which is like your solar plexus, right? That chakra, your creativity and all that. So are you going to get organized? And it's going to get better, but unfortunately it has to be you. So what I'm hearing is, when I see this fairy, solitude, if you have distractions like kids, animals, people, phones, you're never going to get there. So I feel like this is what I'm like being guided to tell you. If you want to start making progress, start small and do like one thing, because it's like the snowball effect too. I know for me, once I start purging or organizing, in 3 weeks, I got like a full car going to Savers. So just take your time. This is your sanctuary. You want it to be organized right the first time too. You don't want to have to reorganize it. Just carve out time to spend time in there and look around and pick a starting place and do a little bit. And then next weekend, do the same thing. The more you do, you're going to get inspired, because that's what's going to happen as soon as you see that little bit of progress. Because sometimes before you can get organized, you kind of have to look around. I know I do. I kind of have to do a sweep. And sometimes I do a sweep of like a surface purge so I can really see what's there. Just remember, this is your place. This is your sanctuary. So take your time. Don't feel like, I can feel that you like want it now, but you don't need to have it now. This is your happy place. Just take your time. But if you don't start, the longer you wait to start, the longer it's going to take to finish. So with this new moon energy, this is a great time to start new things. I would suggest this would be the perfect time to start doing it. Hope that helps.
And people are loving the card itself, actually.
This deck is so pretty. I love this deck. And funny enough, when Sacred Circles was still open, this was the deck that they used to leave by the door before the pandemic that people could just play with.
That was a metaphysical shop in downtown Gloucester that recently closed.
So sad.
All right.
That's where I bought my first card deck for my Energy Oracle.
Okay, we have another specific question about downsizing. This is from Patty D.
We always have a theme. Did you ever notice that?
It's a weird thing.
It was like
just
travel
shakes out.
1 month. Everyone was going on vacation.
So Patty D, will I be downsizing, stay where I am, or move to a retirement community?
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So we're just going to see what's in your highest and best, Patty, if that's okay. So what is in Patty's highest and best for moving forward? Whether we'll see if they say downsizing, move, or retirement community. My gut says you're kind of spunky, and I don't know if retirement, you'd have to be a really good retirement community or else you'd be bored. Let me know if I'm wrong with that. So where do I want to go? And I do try to pull from different ones for people. It just doesn't seem to work out that way because those decks don't really fit these questions.
Which is fine.
So why don't I just go with, I'm going to go with this one because I feel like you don't need to be empowered because I feel like you already am empowered. You just don't know what you want to do. You're kind of torn. Always go with your gut. That's always the first place. And I feel like I should say this to you too. Whenever we have to make a choice and you don't know what to do, we kind of already know what to do. That voice though is so quiet that none of us listen to it, myself included. So you can also ask your angels for help too, or just yourself. So like at night, close your eyes, let your mind get quiet and say, should I stay? Should I move? And hear what you hear. It's going to be so soft. And don't judge it. It could tell you, I don't know. I doubt it would. But I think deep down, you know what you're looking for. And I do feel like
Something just occurred to me.
What did occur to
I wonder if there was like a rock band tarot deck, because when you started saying that, I got the clash of should I stay or should I go in my head. I'm like, there's gotta be.
you? There's a Britney Spears deck.
Oh boy.
There, and I have a couple saved because I do like the novelty decks, and I usually buy, like, I have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I have the Labyrinth, I have Garbage Pail Kids. I will look. I might have been looking for a sports deck for you, but then I'm like, Jill, you cannot make Corey have 100 decks just because you do. And I would never use it, so that wouldn't work. So I ran into, I told you I ran into Brian, right? At
Which
the
Brian?
Brian Watson?
Yeah.
At the track meet. And because our kids are about the same age. Sorry, I gotta do that again because I feel like I lost the energy. But I chatted him with a few minutes. He had seen you that day. I'm like, dude, did you know I'm on his channel? He's like, what, you are? I'm like, dude, check it out. Come on. I've known Brian forever too. Brian's a great guy. He's fun. Downsizing. Move. So what do you need to know right now? I kind of feel like I feel like everyone, because it's spring, right? I think everyone during spring and summer feel the urge to move or sell their house. Like a lot of houses go on the market and stuff, and change. It's change of the seasons. And I know, and I'm not a political person. I know the economy is a big deal right now. So a lot of people are thinking of downsizing and stuff. But I just don't want you to make a choice because you feel like you have to. And I just kind of keep feeling I know there's different types of retirement communities, like 55 and plus, and they got like game rooms and stuff. I could see you there. But like, I'm thinking of like where my grandfather was, where they sat on the bench and play cards. That just doesn't feel right to me.
Hi, Jenna.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Should I stay or should I go? Why am I singing? I hate singing. Oh my God, that's so fit, this question. Should I stay or should I go? So you got Angel of Strength. So right here, you are very, and I don't even know you, but I can feel like I'm already sitting up taller because I feel like I need to with you. You'd be yelling at me for slouching. You are very strong and confident in who you are. Like, see the lion? You like are fierce. You know what you, like, you know that wherever you go, you have the strength to do it, and that, you know, you're going to make the right decision. Just remember who you are. I'm feeling like I need to just tell you, remember who you are. If you think downsizing is going to help you right now, then do it. If you want to move because you truly want to move and you want a new location or a new house, or you're ready for change, just do it. You got the strength and that like I hate moving and I would dread it, but I feel like you got that different energy, and I want you to hold on to that confidence and remember that fierceness. This is why the retirement community just doesn't feel right to me. And then I'm here, the second card is the Angel of Balance. So the sands of time. You don't have to feel like you have to rush this decision. And I am hearing now, you know, like sands through the hourglass, days of our lives, right? The soap opera. Oh my God, can't believe I remembered that. And I see pyramids, which is always tells me like your ancestrally knowledge, like you got to have balance. This is not a race. This is like a walk. There is no rush to make this decision. So now you can hold both of them. So the message is, remember who you are. You are stronger than you think. You know you'll make the right decision. You might just stumble across your dream place, but just remember to have balance. There's no rush to make this choice. Again, if you're feeling pressured, don't. It's all about balance, and make so that way you can make the right decision for yourself. Maybe downsizing will help. You know, that's something that personally you would have to choose for yourself, but the cards around it are saying it's not a race. You're stronger than you think. If you think you need to downsize, is that you saying that or someone else? Because I'm feeling like you don't really have to just yet. Let me know if that makes sense.
Good. Awesome. Thanks for the question, Patty. All right, so we have some people just asking for general. General reading now. Yep. So
because then we can go to the real other cards, because then it's just general. I try to pick depending on the question or what I'm drawn to.
Well, our first
Ooh,
name
hey.
is, do you want to get a Jonaside's question?
Let me just read it. I have a question for you. Will I have a good birthday week? You know I don't do predictions, Jonaside, but I will pull a card for you in a minute. He's never asked me for a card, so I will. All right, so who else asked first, though?
Anna Hutchinson.
Anna Hutchinson, she just wants general. So let's go to the new decks, right? So, oops, I just dropped my pen.
I gotcha.
So, Anna, do you like cats? Because I'll even pull from the cat deck if you like cats. If not, no big deal. Let's go with the sacred medicine. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Patty D. My pleasure. And now I'm making Corey do the work. So for Anna, we're going to go to sacred medicine because this is just general. And these are new cards that I've never used before. Except for the postcards from Spirit. I used that once or twice. These are brand new. They have been saged and cleansed. So they're ready to go. So this is Anna, just general. And just because it says sacred medicine, this does not mean there's anything with your health. This could be self-care, all that sort of stuff. Ooh, Patty Libra, balance. I struggle with balance. In my chart, I am all water or fire. Balance is the story of my life. Yes, and happy birthday to my buddy Jonaside. I hope Mrs. Jonaside is doing something good for you. And I will pull a card from my bud. He has the best hair on YouTube, just so everyone knows. So what am I gonna get for Anna? I got 2 cards for you. And of course, because I've never used this deck. Oh, okay. So for Anna, so this is just a general message. We'll see how this goes. I got soil and stars, balance. So this card, like, as you can see by like the back of it, it's that more of like that, not shamanic, but it's gonna have a lot of that type of symbolism in it. So soil and stars, get yourself grounded. When I look at this card, her feet are in the ground. Best way to ground yourself is you put your feet in the dirt. I don't like that feeling myself, but I know you instantly ground yourself to Mother Earth, to Gaia, it just helps you center. And she has her arms up to the stars. So I'm also hearing balance, like the world is yours, but you got to stay grounded and don't get lost in the stars in the sky. It's hard to not to do. Because I feel like I'm getting the energy of, like, I'm getting like a lot of fun energy. Like, you're kind of like me, you're all over the place, but you have to remember to not get lost in it and still stay grounded. And then I got cedar extraction. I got to look at the book. I got nothing for this one. And when I'm doing these, because I'm doing them, even though it seems slow, I'm doing them kind of fast because I've never pulled this deck before. Instead of me taking a few minutes because it's already long enough for me to shuffle, I'm just going to go to the book. Oh my God, Spider Woman, huh? So, and here's the soil and stars. Okay. Oh, I got it pretty right what they were trying to say. So cedar extractions. So the cards came out 51 and 52 in order. When we light cedar, it sparkles and cracks. And with this sound, it says to call on our spirit helpers. Cedar is an integral part of many ceremonies to protect and ground us. We place this medicine in our moccasins when we walk in a good way. You've been exposed to vibrations that are not for your highest and best, and this helps get away those dark energy. So pretty much the way this came out now is they're saying you got to have balance. But the cedar is telling you how to keep the balance in your life and keep the negativity out of your life. Now, I have like black thumbs. I kill plants, but a lot of people are great with herbs and all that stuff. And if you're into that, this is going to make a lot of sense to you. Let me know if this helps. I'm on the fence about this deck. I got to say.
Fair enough.
Well, it's my first time using it, and this is a great place to test it out, right? Remember that deck that was
Yeah, we're a
like,
lab. We're a tarot lab here.
yeah, remember that little deck I got that I'm like, oh, it has like yes, no, and I hated it. After like the 5th time I used it, I'm like, I put it away. I won't even gift it. I don't like it that much.
Okay, good. We do have a specific, well, not
So we'll do
specific.
one more, then I'm doing my buddy John's side.
Oh yeah. How about this one from, well, Val is with us again.
Hi, Val.
She feels like things are getting out of hand. She needs some general advice.
So Val, I don't know if you were here in the beginning when I talked about the new moon. So things are getting out of hand. So I feel like I need to pull from my Moonology deck for you, because the new moon I think is going to be important. Because if you're feeling like things are getting out of hand, this moon is all about having conversations, tying up loose ends, things that we've been avoiding, all that sort of stuff, which I think we could all relate to in some way. So
Ready?
I'm going to pull from my Moonology deck because I feel like the new moon's going to be important for you. So let's see what comes through. So while I'm doing this, John aside, because you know me so well in all my decks, if there's one that you want me to use for you, let me know. If not, I'm going to pick. And we know how that goes. So for Val, what does she need to know? That's okay that you missed the beginning. I had a feeling you did. That's why I just said that for you again. Not a big deal. So let's see.
And if you're just tuning in, she is Jilly Beans, and she has a deck for any occasion, mood, feeling.
Animal apparel. I got 2 more animal decks at home. One of them is like animal. It came with one of my things. I actually have pictures. I took pictures of them all. I'm gonna have to
And a quick update too.
Ooh.
I did burn a sage comb before Jilly showed up tonight. This is one of Jessica Frank's candles, by the way.
And I could, as soon as I walked in, I went, "Oh my God, you saged! I'm so proud of you, teaching him well."
Cool, right?
Oh,
Have to get
it's
to that
starting to
candle
cool.
sometime.
You know, not that I like thunder, but it's actually starting to cool down now because of the rain. Because it was getting a little humid. She stayed. So, okay, back to Val. Oh, I don't have the Buffy deck with me, John. I don't always bring that with me, but
He's been angling for that Buffy deck.
I know. Oh, I know which one he's gonna like. So, John, for you, if you like this one, the Shadows of the Lights, this is what I'll use for
There
you.
we go.
This is a cool deck.
Everyone's a winner tonight, folks.
All right, back to Val. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So Val, things are getting out of hand, right? And it's making you really nervous. So whenever, the way these cards work, so new moons, new beginnings. Hey, Mrs. John aside. So see the Scorpion? It's not inside the moon yet. Don't be afraid of the little pinchers, because Scorpios can be a little dark and they can be, you know, pinchy. If things are getting crazy, that someone's kind of nagging at you a lot, kind of pushing your buttons, making you like kind of like nitpicking at you. You know how you have that person that just loves to like pick at you?
Needle you.
And you're like a cat does. So I feel like any general advice, things are getting out of hand, work through it. Whoever or the situation, don't give it power anymore. Don't give the Scorpion the power. Don't give them a place to bite you. If you feel like things are getting out of hand, if it's a situation you can remove yourself from, remove yourself. If it's a person, don't engage. And the purple is healing. I feel like working through your fears and through this time, you're gonna feel very empowered once you get through it. So if it's a person, kill them with kindness. There is nothing that diffuses someone that's needling you if you kill them with kindness because they don't expect it, or don't engage because that kills them. And you get to walk away with your power. Hope this makes sense. There you go.
There you have it. All right, thanks, Val. Hope things
Yep,
lighten for
I
you.
knew John aside would like this one. So for John aside, for his birthday,
Cheers, John aside.
I am pulling from the Oracle of the Shadow and Light. Ooh, This is a really this deck is, I'll be honest, it's not for everyone. That's why I bring it and I don't always pull it out. But it does have fairies and the artwork is really cool. And there's a tarot deck too by this author that I really want. My friend Michelle has it. So I want it.
I wonder if you'll get it.
I don't know. Maybe I will.
And folks, it is just about noon o'clock here on the bridge. You are watching Jilly Beans tonight, doing tarot for all occasions, essentially. We're going to have our drawing a little later on tonight. You could win a prize from Jill or from Georgianne at Sea Meadow Gifts, which is she's one of the True North girls. Or if you're a knitter, we have a big package for you there as well. Or if you're a local, you can get 4 hours for up to 36 people and have a cinema to yourself.
It's really cool there. Now, isn't the True North girls, one of them is here tonight?
I think I'm gonna guess it's Georgianne is flowing around, but I could be wrong. But I think it's G.
So good with that.
Oh yes, if you want to get on that drawing, Annalie has a link for you if you want to get in.
I need my battle axe kindness. That's right, Jonathan. And so I know Jonathan from other areas of YouTube that we hung out at one time. And we always used to say he was besides having the best hair, nicest guy on YouTube. He was just always that person. But when you crossed him, you knew it. But I never did. I'm still his friend. I love him. I like my buddy Jonathan. So let's see what the Oracle of the Shadow and Light wants to say to you. Ooh, got a couple. These cards are sticky right now. Give me 1 second.